Welcome back to the shop. It's the 7th of January, 2019.
Hi, everybody.
2019. First time I got to say that for the show.
Awesome.
Wow,
It's going to be an awesome year. A lot of changes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Alrighty, guys, let's get started. Let's talk about this week in the shop. Busy week. Busy week. Mama worked on a football post person that she's making for a friend of hers. We cleaned up in the shop and in the mom cave, getting along, getting some stuff done.
Getting some stuff done.
Made a big move with the sawmill. The sawmill had kind of vibrated down kind of off the concrete pad that it's on a little bit. And Daniel and I moved that, what was it, yesterday?
Yesterday,
and,
yep.
Kayla sat out there, Bula sat out there with us to make sure we didn't have any problems, and if it did, she was going to be right there to give us a hand. Everything went pretty well, lifted it up with the tractor with the pellet forks, kind of slid it back to where it needed to be, cleaned the pad off before we set it down, and all I got to do is go back and level it up. That'll probably take me about a half hour, 45 minutes to get that all done, but got it moved back in space, and the pad cleaned off really well.
Yay!
Really well. Then Kimmy started on a table. That's right, she's making a table. She had this little globe thing. I don't know what you call it, a little glass ball, garden ball.
It was the first thing that Dana bought her.
Yeah, it's something, one of the first things Dana had ever bought her, and the Butterbean got it for her, and it got broke. So she's going to make a table. I think it's going to be pretty neat. She's going to kind of incorporate that into the table. So it's going to look really good. But she got started on that. Daniel cut her a disc and put it up there. But a special thanks to Daniel and Kayla for giving me a hand on moving that sawmill. That was a job. That was a job. Alrighty, let's move on, guys. Let's talk about projects completed. We picked up a red oak. Me and Daniel went over and picked up a red oak from our neighbor Donnie. He was generous enough to give us a great big old red oak tree.
Gorgeous.
All he expected us to do was kind of cut the limbs and the parts that we couldn't use off and drag it back to his house, and he was going to do all the work. And Daniel got out there with the saw and cut everything up in firewood-sized bites, and I think he was
he was really impressed with that.
Really pleased and appreciative, and we got 7 really
gorgeous, straight,
nice logs out of it.
Beautiful grain.
Yeah, we got what I'm going to call 3 butt logs. I think you're only supposed to get 1 butt log, but it was a big one, and we cut it up in 3 or 4 different pieces, and really some gorgeous wood out of that. Gorgeous.
Can't wait to see all that.
Yeah, can't wait to get that on the mill. But thank you, Donnie, for that. And Daniel, holy cow, thank you for all that hard work. Alrighty, well, I was going to say we milled, but actually I milled 15 more pine 1x2s from Mama's horse shed, what are we going to call it? Horse shed, sloughing shed?
1x2s,
or excuse me, 1x12.
1x12s, yeah.
Got 15 of those, then got like a 1x6, a 1x10, and then about a 1x11 and a half. Just as bonus boards, got it out of 1 log that was on the mill. I did that while Mom went to town and did some stuff in town. But I think that's going to add to our
that'll be gorgeous.
Then I got 1 more pine log that I need to cut because I need 3 or 4 more boards for Mama. And I'm going to cut up a bunch more 1x12s for a project that I've got coming. And then other projects completed. Worked on the show truck and rescue truck, log rescue truck. Worked on the F250 and F350. Got the oil change. Daniel come over and helped me on Saturday, change the oil in mine, and we did the high pressure oil. Did my oil filter course and changed the oil, and then put a new fuel filter in it, and runs better. Runs a lot better.
She starts better.
Yeah, and then yesterday we did Daniel's truck and came out really well. And then on Saturday night, we went to an auction, picked up a bunch of neat stuff. Got 4 table bases, got a toolbox, 2 toolboxes, and got this little Stanley 220 plane in there. I really like that. Got to do some cleanup on it. But we got a lot of Craftsman sockets and stuff, so we got a lot of neat stuff. A lot of neat stuff. Didn't cost much either. It was a good auction up there, Sunset Auction, and they got some good auctions coming up. But really nice. The 23rd of February, not 23rd of February is a real good one, and then one in April it's going to be out on site. So it'll be. I was going to
say there's one on the 19th.
Yeah, then they got the one on the 19th of this month with a bunch of neat furniture and stuff in there. So looking forward to that. All right, guys, let's move on. Hot cider's good now that the temperature's dropped again. Alrighty, shows and markets. Markets and shows, nothing new to report on that. Does not look like we're going to the Savannah one because that is a juried event. We're just not going to have time to get everything in and ready for it. So we're going to be looking at some other things. We'll let you know what we find, when we find it out, and when we get something firm. Alrighty, guys, let's move on. favorite part of the vlog generally for me, and that's what we've got coming up for Two Dogs. So what's upcoming for Two Dogs? Mama's going to finish her post person that she's got started on for that friend of hers. I am going to saw some pine logs. Come heck or high water, I'm going to get some pine logs on there and get them sawed up because I have to. I got, they're like they're breeding out there. Just tons of them out there. We may saw a little bit of that red oak.
That would be awesome. Put it in the kiln.
Yep, that would be really, really nice. Maybe get some quarter sawn red oak out of that. And then Mama wants to finish a sign that she's making for a friend of hers. She wants to finish a cutting board that she's making for a co-worker, and then she wants to finish something that she's working on
for a doodlebug.
Yeah, that's right down here in front of me that she needs to finish up on. So a lot of stuff going on. Not a lot of big stuff, but a lot of things that need to get done. And just remember, we got to be cleaning up the shop, the show trailer, because show season is going to be here before we know it. And I still got to get the bearings greased on the show trailer and work on those brakes too. So I got a lot to do. Got a lot coming up for Two Dogs, but all this stuff will be done over the next probably 6 to 8 weeks. All right, guys, let's move on. Oh, well, I think that's really just about it for this evening. Do you have anything for this evening?
Nothing I can think of. You gave them all my goodies.
Okay, all right. Well, as always, we'd like to say thank you for watching the video. And remember, we'd love to see you back in the shop. Welcome back to the shop. It's Monday, the 7th of June.
Not June, dear.
I was almost said June.
It's not June.
I do these things.
June. We got, what, 6 months for June?